Hola John, muy amable por aceptar la entrevista del periódico El Informador. Preguntarte primero cómo va el español, cómo te han tratado en esta semana que tienes aquí en Guadalajara, el ambiente, el clima, la institución.
Yeah, very good. Being here a week now, the people are very helpful. They want to help me with everything in the city, in the hotel, at the club. So my first week is really good to acclimatize, you know, and to get used to things. I'm taking Spanish lessons. We're having talks every morning with the staff. So slowly, I'm getting into the way of working. And tomorrow, of course, really start with the first training.
Dentro del estudio que has realizado desde que fuiste nombrado técnico del Guadalajara, si el torneo iniciara el domingo, ¿tienes ya un 11 inicial para presentar ante la afición rojiblanca?
Sí, if I have to make a team with the players I have now, that would not be a problem. But of course, we want to see what we can get for becoming stronger. But I think already the players that we have, we already have a very strong group. But I think we need some positions or some players who can help to lift the level of the team.
John, la idea futbolística que intentas plasmar en el equipo, que le dé a la afición esa alegría por atacar el marco rival, por los goles, por los resultados, ¿cuándo crees que esa teoría que tú le vas a comenzar a dar al equipo la plasmen ya ellos en la práctica, en la cancha?
I hope tomorrow. But it's not going to. We have to have patience because trying to bring something different to a team, the players have to understand. They have to feel what the coach wants. They have to get used to maybe some different kind of things in training and in the game. But it can also be very fast if the players understand. And I think it's a very intelligent group. With a lot of technical abilities, it can also happen very quickly. Results, of course, are always very helpful because if you get some results in the beginning, it helps the belief of everybody. But we have to be patient. I think it's a project that can take a little bit more time. We've seen a lot of big clubs where coaches come in, they want to change a little bit the system. In the beginning, it takes time because the players have to get used to and make maybe some mistakes, but after a while when everybody knows, oh, okay, it falls all together like a puzzle, and then you can really expect. And I hope like in 2-3 months that you already can see that there's a different kind of philosophy and energy, and you can see it on the pitch.
En el análisis que ha realizado ya, si Marco Fabián se quedara en Europa, ¿tienes ya alguien para sustituirlo? ¿Tienes un jugador que juegue como libre? ¿Tienes un jugador que juegue como 10, como enganche?
If he would not come back, then of course. But we've decided within the club that Marco Fabián is not for sale. So he's going to be here. He's going to be here for at least one more year. We have to see every year, year after year. But I think it would be great for a player like him now to make the next step, to become really a kind of a leader for Chivas. He has done very good in Europe, so his name now is known by everybody in Europe. And I think coming back to Chivas, they will follow him for sure. And I think if he has a very good year here next year, his possibilities to go to Europe are still there and maybe even better.
Dicen, no está en venta. Si algún club europeo pone mucho dinero, ¿se resiste la oferta?
I'm the coach, so I can decide, of course, the financial things. But as a coach, I would say he has to stay because he's important for the team. He is one of the players that has something special. So as a coach, I want him to stay. But of course, if clubs start throwing a lot of money, and then it's for Jorge to decide what's the best and for the club. I'm the coach and I cannot decide that.
De acuerdo a lo que ha analizado tu cuerpo técnico, y obviamente tú, ¿requieres un jugador que venga a ocupar la posición de 9? O sea, ¿es urgente un 9?
We're looking on different kind of positions, and we look at every position, also for this position, because it's a very important position for the team. We have 2, 3 very young strikers with Fierro, with Cubo Torres, and they're of course very talented, but also very young. So in that position, we certainly want to be looking around if we can find a reinforcement for the team. But if not, we know that we have 2 very talented, good strikers already in the team.
¿Hay jugadores en el fútbol mexicano que encajen a la idea futbolística que va a desarrollar Guadalajara en el próximo Apertura 2012?
Yeah, well, of course, there are a lot of players I think that can fit in the system. We're looking for players that have a good vision, have an understanding of playing position game, who can play in a certain discipline. And I think the Mexican players are very adept to that kind of thing. It's only more sometimes to play in a kind of role in the discipline of that system. But that's something that, yeah, you never know before. But I think there are a lot of players that we can fit in. Yeah.
¿En qué puede ilusionarse, en qué puede soñar ya la afición de Guadalajara, la directiva, el mismo equipo?
Of course, the vision of the way we want to play is attacking, having the ball, that the people can enjoy the way Chivas is playing with no fear, going out there to win a game. I think a team as Chivas always have to play to win. And within that, of course, the system that we want to play, it's not something that it's from another planet. It's something that we will not much difference as what they already are used to. Some details that maybe change, but it's more playing from out of the position, playing more in the discipline, giving them some clear definitions of what they have to do. And that's something that we will work on. That I hope that the fans can see a very enjoyable, attacking Chivas.
La pretemporada en Europa, ¿por qué allá y no aquí?
I think it's just to get out of the normal environment. For the team, it's a good experience. A lot of players to see something different in Europe, the way of only going to Europe, playing there, training there, maybe having a different kind of atmosphere. We can build very close together, work on what we want, play 2 games, maybe 3 games, we have to see. I think for the mindset it could be very good. So there are advantages and there are disadvantages. You always have that because the travel could maybe be a disadvantage, but we're going to be back before the end of June, so we have still more than 3 weeks before the league starts. So I think it's a good thing to break up the preseason.
En el esquema que va a implementar en Guadalajara del 4-3-3, juega con un elemento libre, un elemento enganche.
We will play with a midfield with 3 players, with 1 more back and 2 up there. So that's the starting of how we want to play, with 2 wide players, striker, 4 in the back. And the last year they played more with 2 and 1 here. So it's not a big change, but it could be an important kind of thing for the team to adapt. And we believe that in this positioning, the positions on the pitch are better occupied. So we will work on that.
Si no llegara ningún refuerzo, ¿modificaría o esto le obliga a que cambie la forma de juego del equipo?
Normally, I will not. We will try to play this against every team, and of course, sometimes you can play 3-4-3. You know, it's not that you always play 4-3-3, depending how strong you are. If you can always dominate, you can keep playing 4-3-3, or sometimes when they play with 2 strikers, maybe we will go to 3 defenders. But it doesn't change the philosophy of playing.
En caso de que no llegue un jugador para ocupar la posición de 9, Eric Torres o Carlos Fierro, ¿están listos para ser titulares?
We have to see. They have to show in the preseason, like every other player. If not, then we have to find another solution. But I believe in both players. Of course, they're very young, and we cannot expect from Carlos Fierro to play 17 games in the lineup. But hopefully he can make a next step, already playing this year a lot. And the same for Eric Torres. He's a young player, talented player. It's not easy to be the follow-up of Chacarito. He has to. It's a lot of pressure for playing for a big club like Chivas, and also in that position. So we will see and we will help them.
John, a nombre del periódico El Informador, te agradecemos mucho que nos hayas otorgado esta entrevista. Muy amable y éxito.
Ok, muy bien. Muchas gracias.